What's up out there?
Yeah, I bet you have it.
What you know about that right there, JT?
I don't know nothing. I'm feeling it though.
It sounds good, don't it?
Yeah.
Watch this part though. Oh. So you like that, huh? I know somebody out there knows something about that. We back again.
Back in the back.
We back again.
We got back.
Welcome. Welcome to the MoreLife podcast, everyone. We are in episode number 30. 30 episodes, man. Can you believe it?
30 episodes.
What's up out there, people, man? This is the MoreLife podcast. I am your host with the most.
With the
Mr. Win.
Mr.
Win.
Win.
And to my right is a guy that likes water. JT Money with all the money.
Yes, what you said.
What you said.
All the water.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back again, and guess what, man? We have made it 30 episodes, man.
30.
Shouts out to us, man. 30 big episodes. We out of the 20s. We finally made it out of the 20s. We grown now. We grown.
We beat 3-0.
We like grown for real now. Like when we was in the 20s, we was grown.
playing
We was
around.
legally grown.
We playing around.
But you get in them 30s, yeah.
Hey, you're grown. We gotta start wearing suits now.
Yeah, we might have to start wearing suits suits and ties, man. From now on. While we in the 30s anyways. But shouts out to us, man. We back again with another great episode. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. All of the live viewers, all of the listeners on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, all that good stuff. Shouts out to y'all.
YouTube
Shouts out to the viewers on YouTube.
Don't forget to
Subscribe, follow.
Like.
Come shout us out
Hit
on
the bell.
Instagram.
Get the notifications when we drop another one.
But anyways, like I said, episode 30, we back with another one, man. How you been, JT?
I'm good. I can't complain. I'm
That's
living
good.
life.
That's good.
Yeah, trying to strive for excellence, as Mr. H used to say.
I heard that, man. Same here, man. Nothing new, man. Just
I see you.
You see me?
Trying to do something with your life.
Trying to do something with my life. You already know. You on your Mr. You in your Mr. H bag hard today.
Yeah, always, man.
I feel you.
Hey, he was a good mentor.
He was. Shouts out to Mr. H, man.
He taught me a lot.
Got a lot of good topics today.
How you doing today, Kyle?
Who, me?
Yeah, don't forget about Mr. Kyle.
Can't forget about Mr. Kyle, man. I'm doing pretty good.
Okay.
If I must say so myself.
Good.
Doing pretty good, man.
Like a Gucci belt good?
No, not like a Gucci belt because I canceled Gucci.
Caught him off.
Even though, you know what?
I caught him slipping, but I did.
We'll get into that. We're going to say that for later. We got something about Gucci, so we're going to get into that later.
Okay.
But anyways, like I said, man, shouts out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, for watching. Let's go ahead and jump on in the show, shall we?
I'm in it.
Do you
like
mind?
swim well?
You in that like swim well? Splash.
Call me, what's the white boy name? I forgot his name.
Which one?
There's
a lot of white boys in the world.
Swimmer.
Michael Phelps.
Call me Michael Phelps. I'm in there, baby.
Michael Phelps. Shouts out to Michael Phelps. And also a shout out to another athlete, Naomi Osaka. Have you ever heard of her?
Nah.
Naomi
I
Osaka.
thought you was about to say no. She's a model. She's not an athlete.
Naomi Osaka, for anybody out there who may not know, is a tennis player, professional tennis player.
Okay.
You've probably seen her. She was the young, she's mixed. She got a little bit of Asian in her. I think she got some Haitian.
That's the one that beat Serena,
She beat Serena, for those who may not know. Young, I think she's about 20, 21 years old, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to her. She's been doing her thing lately. But recently, she's had a situation where one of her ex-trainers from back in the day, like when she was a little kid, is trying to sue her.
What?
Can you believe that, man? Lawsuit on Naomi Osaka, man. It's like whenever
you know why?
Tell me why.
Because she won, got that money now. He ain't on that payroll.
Exactly. She's blowing up.
He wants something.
She's blowing up. And unfortunately, in our society, you know, we have situations where people may have developed a little bit of fame or a little bit of money. And then all of a sudden, we all know this to be true. People come out of nowhere. Cousin!
Hell yeah.
But it ain't always the long-lost cousin. Sometimes it's the past trainer who want to try to sue you. Guess what he's trying to sue for, though? This is the crazy part, man. Check this out, man. Name is Alex.
She wouldn't be who she is if it wasn't for him, type of deal, probably.
Well, that's not even the angle he's taking, though. I mean, that could be argued in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Your first trainer, you know, might have put certain things inside of you, but that's not what he's arguing. This particular guy, whose name is Christophe Jean, or Jean,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
How
I don't know how
spell
to,
it?
you know, it's like when the Haitians had that French dialect with their language, so it's like Jean-Claude or Jean-Baptiste, those type of names. So it's one of those type of names, Jean.
Okay.
So it's Christophe Jean. I hope I'm saying it right. If not, I'm sorry.
It's probably Gene, because I got a client.
Is he Haitian?
No, he's Jamaican.
Well, we talking about. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm
Haitians
saying
have the French. It's
might
different than Jamaican.
No, I'm just saying
Not
it
the
might
same.
be.
But
close to
anyways, his name is Christophe, whatever you want to call him. How about that?
it.
He's suing her. He's suing her for 20% of her lifetime earnings, because he says that.
What he say?
What he say?
What he say?
He says that the first contract that him and her father, they had an agreement when he first hired him to train her daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was 13 years old when this deal happened. She's, like I say, 20, 21 now, something like that. But she was 13 then. The dad said, hey, I want you to train my daughter. I'm going to give you, because we don't have enough money to pay you, but I know my daughter can be great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 20% of her lifetime earnings. So all the money she makes for the rest of her life, you get 20% of it. And I want you to train her. And he says that they have a contract, which her father signed, that promises all these things. So now he's come out of nowhere because she's, in the last few years, she's made some money. Matter of fact, let me see, what did I have? Excuse me. Up until this point, she's generated, at minimum, $10.8 million.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants 20% of that and everything she gets.
we got the correction. The dictionary.
Jean, like I said, Jean, not Jean. Thank you. Thanks, Mom.
What's that?
Appreciate you. So, anyways,
Anyway.
back to the story. So basically,
2 mil.
huh?
2 mil. Okay.
So yeah, he wants $2 million pretty much. Now, they were basically saying that they're not really sure if this guy really has a case, because if you look at it from the outside looking in, the girl was 11. She wasn't necessarily who she became then. And then it's like,
She didn't sign that agreement.
she didn't sign it. You know what I'm saying? So where do we draw the line? Is the father able to promise away his daughter's lifetime, or a percentage of his daughter's lifetime earnings, when she's only 13 and she can't have a say? Is that allowed? And if that is allowed, where do we stop it? Because she's an adult now. She may not necessarily agree with something that happened when she was 13.
Mm-hmm.
But she couldn't say nothing then, but now she can say
she
something.
didn't even have no knowledge of it.
Right. Probably didn't.
Just like how parents
That's what parents do.
put credit put stuff in your name.
Have their kids with their name in the light bill and the phone bill and the cable bill.
You ain't got no say so.
7 years old, the cable bill in your name. Yeah, we know a few of those.
Find out later on you can't
And yeah, when you're 18,
can't get nothing.
you're 18, you're trying to get your own cable. Come to find out, you didn't have cable for the last 10 years. You ain't even know.
Yeah.
But hey,
Hey.
that's a different story. So, anyways, how do you think that should be handled?
I really look at it as no case to me.
No case, throw it out. If
Throw
you're
it
the judge,
out,
throw it out.
because that's the contract. At that time, was between her dad and him.
Right.
Even though he signed for her earnings, but that's between them.
Right.
It wasn't like it was a contract between her and him.
Right. And like you
At
said,
that
they
time-
probably didn't even include her in the conversation.
No. 5 to 10, she probably definitely wasn't included.
Yeah.
So I mean, you gotta throw that out, man. There ain't no case.
So
I look at it, it should be no case.
check this out, though. This will make the story a little bit more interesting. Naomi, the tennis player, has hired one of the top lawyers in New York. His name is Alex Spiro, right? He has represented the likes of Jay-Z. So if he represented Jay-Z. Also, get this. I'm going to take it even higher. You ready for this? He is also on the dream team of Robert Kraft.
Say no more.
Robert Kraft's lawyer's dream team.
Say no more. You
Or how
said
can I say
dream
that?
team. You know you on something.
And this
like
Robert
that.
Kraft we talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know who Robert Kraft is?
Yeah, I know.
And this is the lawyer he picked to be on his squad. So he ain't playing. I would assume anyways. That's just my opinion.
Yeah,
so
Kraft.
she's hired him to represent her. So sounds like to me, old boy ain't about to be getting nothing, if you ask me.
Because Kraft they about to dismiss his
Right.
case.
Kraft got off like it ain't nothing. So we know his lawyers ain't playing.
They made a deal.
And
Well,
9 times
okay.
out of 10, the guy who's suing, he probably ain't got no money to hire no lawyer like that. You know what I'm saying? So I could kind
Can you say
of
done? Can you say done?
Done it all, done it all.
Mm.
In my Shawty Lo voice. I don't know if that was actually sounded like Shawty Lo.
Nah, it didn't.
But hopefully everybody knows
We know.
where I was going with it.
I know.
You know?
They know.
Hey, all right, I feel you. So anyways,
know.
like I was saying earlier, man. Excuse me, I had to take a little bit of my H2O. Like I was saying earlier, we was going to get into the whole Gucci situation. As we discussed in the past, the high fashion brand Gucci has definitely had a streaky past few months.
Yeah,
We'll say that.
You know.
And a few other brands. But in particular, Gucci has had some situations going on in headlines lately. And dealing with racial injustices or anything like that, however you want to say it. But recently, they have taken steps to make amends for some of the bad decisions they've made. And I felt like we should bring it up on this platform because we bashed them on this platform. I didn't mean to sound like I was from Texas, bashed them. But we did talk about them.
Yeah.
Well, I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We did.
We did. So
Talked about somebody else.
so I feel like, we should also, we can't just, like you said, we can't all just be negative. We got to do the positive too. So lately, the CEO of Gucci has gotten with some high fashion black design, or a high fashion black designer by the name of Dapper Dan out of Harlem. A lot of people might know who he is. He's been in the industry for a long time. And he's also worked with Gucci before. I think they collaborated on something. I'm not too deep into the fashion world, but I know that they did something together. But you'll have to Google that because I can't give you that information because I don't know. As you can see, I wear T-shirts and jeans. I don't know nothing about fashion. What about you? Anyways.
Jordan.
Diddy?
Jordan.
Got you.
Diddy.
So,
Jordan.
So anyways, he has, or they as a brand, Gucci has gotten together with this guy, I say, and they, have come up with some ideas on ways they can improve dealings with the communities of color, if you will. Some of those things were they starting a scholarship fund.
Okay. Big up. That's a big one.
The scholarship, yes, definitely, because the scholarship fund will serve students, or they be giving them $20K for the students who get the scholarship. They'll get $20K a year to go to school, but they want to make it for people of color, of course, and then also for what is it called, the fashion designers, the people going to school for fashion. So we can have more diversity because if you look at the how can I say, the employees of the fashion world, it's not as black as it could be, or brown as it could be. You know what I'm saying? So they want to kind of promote some more people of color going in that direction. So they're putting a scholarship fund in place for that because that's what we need. That's what I feel like the problem is with these big companies. It's not enough black people working for them.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
And
that's why these things are happening. So that could go towards helping that problem. They also have some community exchange programs, right? Diversity programs inside the company. This is what they're going to do, and I thought this was kind of cool. They're going to force their employees, that's right, force them to take 4 days off a year. And in those 4 days, they have to, all 18,000 employees, all of them, in those 4 days, they have to volunteer for causes focused on equality. Have to. You know what I'm saying?
That's big.
So I thought that was pretty big of Gucci to do that. So I felt like we needed to bring some light to that.
Starbucks move right there.
Right. And it also, I hate to be the deer in headlights, if you will, but it almost makes me feel like they're trying.
Yeah, they are.
You know what I'm saying?
At least they're trying.
They're trying.
Tommy never tried.
No. And a lot of other companies have it. Gucci is the only company that I know that was brought up in that whole situation because, like I said, it was about 4 or 5 other companies.
Yeah.
Gucci is the only one that I've seen that's trying to make amends, trying to make it seem like, okay, we didn't mean to do that. We fucked up, pretty much. But they're the only ones, it seems like, they're saying it. You know what I'm saying? The other ones have moved on. And Gucci didn't have to say this.
No.
Because if you notice, during the whole boycott, people were still wearing it. People were still buying it. They don't have to apologize. They don't have to, because we still going to buy it.
They still going to buy it.
So,
like we said.
Shouts out to them for doing what they didn't have to do. We call it integrity. You know what I'm saying? Doing what's right because it's right.
What is right.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to give a shout out to them. What you think about that?
That's a big move. I like that.
Big move.
I like that. I mean, like you said, they trying. You know, they know who their number one consumer is.
Right. I mean, because we spend money.
And they try to make sure, they keep that, even though it ain't go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
But, they want to make sure we happy.
Right. So
At least they try.
Shouts out for at least that. If nothing else, at least that. Yeah. Also, on a completely different subject, back to athletes again.
Oh.
It's not a sports podcast, but hey, there's been a lot of things happening in the sports world.
We talk about a lot.
These guys in baseball.
Hold on. That's why we call it MoreLife. We talk about everything.
Life, everything about life.
Life. Sports is life.
These guys in baseball are getting
paid.
Oh, ain't they?
Two of them.
You saw that?
Yeah. In 1 year.
For anybody who may have been living under a rock.
I'm about to give me a son and put him straight in baseball.
If you don't know, now we telling you.
Now
if you got sons, and maybe even daughters.
Because softball might be blowing up.
You know what I'm saying? Soon. But get your kids in baseball, people.
Something.
These boys is, what's his name? I don't remember his name.
I don't know neither one of them.
The first one got 300 and something million.
Yeah.
The guy this week just got Mike Trout. I remember his name because that just happened. Yeah. 400 million.
Yeah.
$400 million to play baseball. Shouts out to him, man. I just wanted to
bring it up.
I
don't even know how good he is.
Well, this guy, Mike Trout, is supposed to be pretty good. That's all I can tell you because I don't watch it. But from what I'm told by people who do watch it, he's supposed to be pretty good. But 400 million? I mean, you got people.
400 million.
You got people in other sports, basketball and football, who are arguably the greatest of all time, and ain't making that much money.
Ain't getting that much.
So that's crazy, man.
And the crazy part, man, like you got to put a gang of athletes together in baseball and football to get that.
Yeah. A whole team in football doesn't get paid that much money. That's
even
crazy.
Close.
Probably. That is crazy.
Not
even
close.
No, because the cap every year is 150 million, right?
Yeah. Probably close though.
Yeah.
But it still won't be. That's one person though.
Yeah, I don't think it'll ever happen in football because there's too many people on team.
It's definitely
50 players.
It definitely won't.
They have to get rid of the whole cap in order for that to happen.
Yeah, that's the only way it'll happen.
400 million, and get this, guaranteed money. Shouts out to him, man. Can I come to your house one day? Let me hold something.
What you said?
He out there in Cali, man, playing for the Angels. But anyways, also going on out there in Cali. You ever heard of a city called Pala, California? P-A-L-A? Never heard of it either. But apparently, there was a situation that a man ran into a house to save his dog, a burning house. Save his dog.
It is recent?
Yeah. Pala, California.
They got a fire going? Oh, the house was on fire.
The house was on fire.
Oh.
Ain't that crazy, though? People love their dogs, man.
Hey.
Would you run into a burning house to save your dog?
I don't know, man.
If you got to make that noise.
Cause my dog, I mean,
What's wrong with your dog?
She don't even bark, man. She don't even protect nobody.
So you gonna make her pay for it if the house
nah,
catch on
fire? I'm gonna make sure she try to get out.
What kind of dog is it?
She knows it's pit bull.
Pit bull, all right. And that's from the bulldog family?
Pit bull. I guess. I don't know. I think 2 different bulldogs.
They made
I think it's
bull?
a bulldog and a pit. I think there's 2 different dogs, 2 different breeds.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things going on in Cali.
I might. Would you?
Would I run into a house to save a dog? A burning house?
To save your pet?
No.
No.
But I also don't have a pet, so.
If you had a pet,
I don't.
You don't like pets.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I can't really speak on it.
You can't.
And then I don't have that feeling, like the feeling that most people have for their dogs. I don't know what that's like because I never had a dog. So honestly, I'd be lying if I said, yeah, I would do it. Because I don't even know, or no, I don't know. Because I don't know how I will feel about that dog.
Would you run in there to save your phone?
No. A phone? Are you serious? I got an iPhone, so everything on the cloud.
Bless you, son. Yeah, that's true, too.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to save the phone. Yeah. I wouldn't save a phone. I wouldn't save anything material. No, I'm not going to run in the house to save anything I can rebuy. Now, what I would do is save she said she got 2 cats. Would you run into a burning house to save those 2 cats? Yeah, they great, all right, to the house on fire. So anyways, I wouldn't save any animals or anything. I would save humans, though. My family, yeah. I would try to save them.
Who first?
Who's in there? I don't know who's in there. That's kind of sick, though. I don't want to go down that road. I'm not going down that road. I'm not going down that road with you. You sicko.
Try to get you, because you know they'll get mad at
Sicko.
you. They'll get mad at you.
Why would you even want that? But anyways, she didn't say yet, but I'm still waiting to see would you go into a burning house to
Christ,
save.
and would you go in a burning house to save the 2 cats?
I hate cats, by the way. Cats are so aggravating, man. They're
when
evil.
did you get them cats?
Nah, but what if they don't run? See what I'm saying? What if they can't run? They could be in a room with the door closed. They can't run if the door closed.
Cats are not that smart.
You know what I'm saying?
They're lazier.
So anyways, like I say, man, a lot been going on in California. I also read that in the news lately, they are trying to get rid of the entire death penalty in the state of California.
Well,
Yeah, what was it, the mayor or the governor or something like that? Somebody who's in charge, pretty much. Governor, probably. Said they haven't had an execution since 2006 in the state of California.
It's 2006, that's a long time.
That's a long time, right?
That's good.
But it's a lot of people that were on death row, though. That's the thing.
Did they make it?
What do you mean?
Did they make it to it, or no? It's still on there. They're on death row.
Yeah, they haven't, because they haven't had to use the death. They haven't killed anybody since 06. So people are waiting to be killed on the death penalty. But they haven't done anything. And this is why.
What? Okay.
Because you sit there like, whoa, what's going on? So this is why. Basically,
no, they're not.
What's you say?
She's smarter than dogs.
Hey, I hate cats. That's all I know. So basically, they got 700 plus people awaiting on death row in California right now as we speak. 700 plus. But the governor says that he's not a fan of killing people, for one thing, for the obvious morality reasons, right? And then on top of that, statistics also show that, did I write it down? I didn't. I don't know why I do myself like this. Statistics also show that a small percentage of people on death row are innocent.
They're what?
I'll say that again. Statistics show that a small percentage of people on death row are innocent.
Okay.
Do you know what that means? Because you're looking like...
I mean, you said statistics.
Right.
Say that
Yes.
are innocent.
Yes. People have been proven innocent after they've been killed. And there are numbers...
So they need to... So what they're trying to do is figure out who's innocent right now. Then, huh?
Well, not necessarily. That's not what they're doing. They're just trying to stop killing innocent people, basically. Okay. Because it's like, okay, for instance, say you were on death row and you were innocent. Would you want to die?
No.
All right. So from the person
I shouldn't be on death row, though.
But the system is flawed. Everybody who's on death row isn't guilty. People are framed. Yeah. We live in America.
Yeah, that's true.
Cops are dishonest.
Yeah.
So you can't see how people would end up on death row and be innocent. It's a lot of innocent people in jail right now. Do you realize that?
Yeah.
It's possible because the country we live in, the system is flawed here. It's not 100% accurate.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? So knowing that, you should be able to see that it's a lot of people in jail. And not only innocent people, you got a lot of people in jail who have been convicted harshly. But that's a whole nother story. We don't even have to get into that. But basically, that's a part of the whole reason why they want to get away with it, because they don't want to keep killing innocent people. Okay. Because they're finding out that, hey, some people that we done killed turned out to be innocent. We found the real killer after we killed that person.
Yeah, so what are they going to do about that then?
They're stopping it.
No, like the people that are on death row.
Oh, they just stay in jail for life until, and they, maybe they fight their cases, maybe they appeal their cases.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But they're not going to be doing the death penalty anymore. Also, racial disparities. You know what I'm saying?
They about to get rid of that too?
Well, no, that was a part of the reasoning, or not the reasoning. That was part of, the reasoning why people were on death row. Because you got a lot of racists.
Cops. Definitely back then.
Or not just cops. You got judges as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Back then.
You got a lot of racist people who are in positions of power, right? And what they do is they send people to death row because they don't like the color of their skin. And we know this to be true. So why should we keep killing people if we know this is going on?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'd be wrong. Like, that'd be wrong to say, okay, I know some people shouldn't. I know some people are innocent, and I know we got racist judges, but I'm going to still keep killing people.
Yeah.
You feel me? So south side of California, man. Yeah. They're trying to.
They're doing everything over there, man.
It's a lot going on in California. It's a big state.
I might move to California.
Save your money. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because you're going to need it out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely going to need it out there. And also, Yeah.
You getting rid of death penalty?
Yeah. It's not sounding too bad, huh?
Not sounding too bad at all.
For those of y'all who didn't hear him because he was whispering, he said they have weed legal and they're getting rid of the death penalty. So California ain't looking too bad. Also, but one thing,
And the beach.
And the beaches, the
And
fresh
don't
air,
never rain.
the fresh air. It never rains in Southern California, and also
When it ain't on fire.
they got Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, and that is good.
Is it?
It is really good. But the only thing is the traffic. Beware.
I just bicycle everywhere.
The traffic is horrible out there, man. But bicycling might be all right. But the thing is, you just can't be on the road because they can't drive and they may hit you. Sorry if I've offended anybody from Cali. All right, let's see what the comments are saying. The dog better be running out of the house when I do it. Or else it ain't getting saved. This is possibly true. It's hard to correct once the person is dead. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, thank you.
I go back to, I guess they have to get rid of the double jeopardy, too.
Well, what do you mean? There is no double jeopardy. You can't, what do you mean, being tried for murder twice after you were proven innocent? So you saying they're not going to, what are you saying? Because I think I know what you're saying. Are you
saying, to be honest.
All right, whatever.
To be honest, I don't know.
All right.
Just randomly talking again.
Since we're in California, some more stuff didn't happen.
What happened this time?
Local Target in California. The city.
That's like
Lathrop.
He over there down.
You sick? What is wrong with you? The man is
You
not
did not
dying.
hear that.
You only hear. You never heard nobody cough before.
Not like that.
Our engineer is sick, and JT thinks he's dying for anybody.
I just want to make sure, because, he has a family. I want to make sure I call 911 and let them know.
On time, huh?
Yeah, because, we out here in cars. They go check him.
He's fine. He already assured me that he will be okay.
All right, I just want to make sure, man. That's my boy, man.
Yes, sir. We appreciate
Looking
it.
out for him. I would do the same thing for you.
Definitely. I know you would.
But anyway.
Have you ever heard of Lathrop?
I don't know nothing in California, so stop asking. You're the only one who's been out there, okay? You and Sean probably the only ones that been out there.
You know about L.A., though.
L.A., that's it.
Okay, but we're not talking about L.A. So anyway, Lathrop, California, ladies and gentlemen. At the local Target, there was a young lady named Eliza Johnson.
Okay, Miss Johnson.
Miss Johnson, if you're nasty.
I don't know if she's nasty.
This young lady decided to walk into a Target one day. And that's what I was trying to figure out. But
yeah, I know, but
so anyways,
I don't
Luna
know
says,
what I was talking about.
I'm sorry, we all over the place. Let's just finish this off real quick. Luna says JT was onto something with the double jeopardy, though.
Because, double jeopardy.
Let's go ahead and get into this thing, because I thought you were going somewhere, but you...
All I know, like people to get out.
So double jeopardy
trial,
is basically a person gets... or I ain't gonna say proven innocent, but a person gets off for a murder charge. Mm-hmm. They can no longer be retried for that murder. Because in the court of law, they were proven innocent. Mm. Right. So are you saying that should be no more if they get rid of the death penalty?
Well,
like that's
would that
even
work?
in the scales?
No, I was really trying to figure out how do that work now, with that, because like you just said, some people are innocent, but they on the death penalty. So if that person go commit a crime or commit that crime that they were so-called framed for, how did that work? Do they die or they just get sent to jail?
You say if they commit the crime that they were framed for?
Yeah, because you get off.
But if they committed the crime, that means they did it.
But they framed.
So they can't commit it if they were framed.
But the person, like the movie. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Double Jeopardy.
I haven't.
It was a movie called Double Jeopardy. There's a lady. She went to jail, but she was framed.
Okay.
For that crime.
Okay.
But when she got out, she killed the person.
Wait. So she got out. So she was proven innocent.
Yeah.
But so she was framed. She got out. They proved that she was framed. She got out. All right, I'm with you. Mm-hmm.
But then, since with that law.
Wow, I see where you're going. So she got out and she actually did it.
Then she did it.
But the person was already dead.
She killed the other person.
Well, that's a different charge.
Okay.
That's different. If you kill somebody else, that ain't the same. Double jeopardy isn't saying that you can never be tried for murder again. Like you could just go around killing whoever you want to kill and you can never go to jail. That's not what it's saying. No. It's just saying that you can't be tried for that same murder. JT means if they served time for committing the crime, but she was innocent. If they found later she did it, they couldn't try her. That's correct.
Yeah.
So if we're talking about
Thank you.
if we're talking about, so basically she just said that if a person got off for a crime or a murder, and then later on they find out that she really did do it, can they charge her? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Or all right, well, let's just address that.
If they do charge, are they just getting life?
No, if they get off for that crime, they off. So if you find out later on that they did do it, they off. Case in point, this really happened. Case in point, I don't remember who it was, but there was a murder charge where a lady from back in the day, I want to say it was Martin Luther King or Emmett, somebody, one of those back when racism was running rampant in America, and somebody killed a young black man. And later on in life, they admitted to it.
I think I remember this.
But they can't be charged for it because they already got off.
Around,
It was all in the news too. Was it Emmett Till? I want to say it was, but I'm not sure. We're gonna have to Google that. But yeah, that's definitely happened. It was. There we go. You know, Sean, though. There it is. So yeah, they.
I got it right.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Hey.
If a person on death row served time and was found innocent for the crime, later if they were found guilty again, would they have to serve time again? No, that's what we're talking about. No, they wouldn't. And that's because of double jeopardy. And I don't think you can get rid of it, honestly, because that would hinder too many other situations of people who were actually innocent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What I was trying to figure out.
So that's ugly. That's a dark gray area, man.
That's a weird situation.
And that's what I mean when I say the justice system is flawed. It just is. And that's human race. You know, nothing's going to be perfect.
No, definitely.
If we make it, it ain't going to be perfect.
No.
But back to Lathrop, California, the lady that I was talking about earlier, sorry that we jumping all around, but we back.
Sorry about it. We back.
Elijah Johnson decided to go into, Miss Johnson if you're nasty, okay? Because she was nasty.
Okay.
She decided to go into a Target, local Target, and she filled up her cart. She got a shopping cart, filled it up with a whole bunch of clothes and a whole bunch of beer.
Well, they do sell beer in there.
Have you ever heard of Stella Artois? I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah, I heard that.
You had that before?
No, I ain't never had it.
Because that's the beer she had.
Yeah, I know.
Stella Artois. I'm wondering, is it good or what's so special about it? But anyways,
it's all right.
She got the beer.
About what I heard, it's all right.
Got a couple $100 worth of clothes. Put it in her cart. Guess where she went? To the dressing room.
I already know what she did then.
She sat in the dressing room.
This your idiot of the week?
Nope. She sat in the dressing room and got drunk. She sat there for a couple of hour. Let me see, an hour.
Oh, that's stupid.
And drank all the beer in the buggy.
She did not know they got camera plates. I guess not.
And apparently nobody was watching, looking at the cameras because she sat in there for an hour before anybody even. She got sat in there and got good and drunk, bruh.
She may have had a depressing day.
Something was going on.
Rough.
Something was definitely going on.
She could have just did it.
But anyway, she sat in there, got drunk.
Maybe she ain't had no money.
I don't know. But then she decides, I'm drunk now. I want these clothes, so I'm going to take them. And she gets her buggy, and she hobbles her drunk ass right on out the front door without paying for anything. Ain't it crazy? But the, what do they call it? Loss prevention? Security force?
Yeah.
Securitas?
Yeah.
With the 3 red dots on their shoulder pad?
Oh, yeah, that's security.
Yeah, they rolled up on her in the parking lot. Like, hey, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. You know how that go?
Yeah.
Like, you can't just steal $200 worth of stuff from Target.
No.
They got her
Yeah,
ass.
$200?
$200 worth of merchandise.
That's a lot of clothes.
That's a lot. To just walk out of the store thinking you ain't that damn drunk to think nobody wasn't going to see you.
That's a lot of clothes at Targets.
Yeah, she's sick. She need to do something with her life if she going to get $200 worth of clothes from Target anyways. You already got problems.
Yeah.
Unless, okay, maybe if you got like a lot of kids or something like that. Yeah, you just trying to, get them some underwear and socks and, all that shit. But $200 worth of like
that's a lot.
Clothes from Target? They don't make the best clothes.
No,
I'm not finna get $200. It's a lot because first of all, Target clothes are cheap. Have you noticed that? Target clothes are cheap. Have you ever been there?
Yeah, I've been in there.
Like you can get
not the best of material. I'd rather get Walmart.
But you can get a lot of shit from Target for like like a T-shirt from Target for like $8. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So can you imagine how many T-shirts that is?
Yeah.
It's a waste of time. I don't need that many. cheap T-shirts.
They're gonna rip on you tomorrow.
Yeah. So
As soon as
anyway,
you put it on.
she walks out. She was detained by the security.
My mama knows. She said it's a good beer.
Oh.
German beer.
Yeah. Well, the Europeans are known to make good beer. Another one I like from over there is I think it's from Austria. That Heineken. Yeah, they make good beer, no doubt about it. And so knowing that, I'm sure she was good and drunk, because that's that good German beer. Because they don't drink they don't even think they got light beer over there.
Nah.
That's water to them.
Yo.
So they drink for real.
They drink over there. So.
But I just thought that was crazy. Wanted to share it. Another situation that I thought was crazy and wanted to share was happened off the coast of South Africa.
She said the good stuff ain't cheap at Target.
They got good stuff at Target? Excuse me, because I didn't know. I thought all that shit was... I thought that... Let's not forget that beer is kind of expensive. How much is it?
The beer
at
Target?
Let's just say a 6-pack. How much is a 6-pack of it?
A 6-pack probably at Target is probably either $6.99 or $7.99.
That's not bad, though.
But like a 12-pack, it's probably more than that.
It's got to be.
It's probably like $8.99.
But, okay.
Because a 12-pack probably going to be like 12. No, not 12-pack, but 12-pack probably going to be like...
It's like Heineken then.
Like 13, 15.
Go get me a Heineken tonight.
Target prices be over. On their beer, they overrated.
Did you hear about the guy who got swallowed by the whale?
Nah.
And no, I'm not talking about Jonah.
Nah, I ain't hear about that one.
You didn't even hear about Jonah, did you?
I heard about Jonah.
Okay.
Trust me, I heard about
I'm messing with you, man. I'm messing with you. You know I got to get him in.
That's before my time, but I heard about it.
Definitely. But anyway, another guy, not named Jonah, got swallowed by a whale recently off the coast of South Africa.
How did that happen?
How does that happen, right? Whales are big.
Yeah, but... Yeah, how did that happen? Like,
Well, basically, like, a guy named Rainer Shrimp, that's his name. He was up there swimming. Yeah, he was up there swimming, or snorkeling, I should say. You know, I think that's when they have the mask and the big flappy feet.
no, scuba diving.
Oh, so what's snorkeling in?
Snorkeling, you just got the tube and the mask. So
That's it? No air tank?
no air tank.
Well, that's what he was doing.
He was snorkeling?
Snorkeling.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyways,
tank on your back, that's scuba diving.
yeah, because you're going deep.
Mm-hmm.
He was snorkeling. I keep wanting to say swimming, but he was snorkeling. Matter of minutes off the coast of South Africa. I think it's, what is it? Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I just put South Africa, coast of South Africa.
He must have been a good swimmer.
He was. He had to be.
Because he had to be out there deep for a whale to get.
Yeah, and to be out there in general, yeah, in the ocean, because I like swimming in the pool. I ain't swimming in the ocean. So you got to be, you got to really know what you're doing.
I'm swimming in the ocean, but I ain't going too far.
You swimming in the ocean? Well, okay, the beach. You talking about the beach?
Yeah, I'm going to the beach.
But I'm talking about where you don't see no land. Would you go out there and swim?
No.
Like where you look everywhere, you ain't no land.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous to ride jet skis because of that.
Well, I'll ride a jet ski.
But I'm scared I might fall off and then I'll be swimming in the ocean.
But wait, the jet ski ain't gonna leave you. Is it?
It won't. It'll be floating.
So you just get back on it.
You ain't got to get there first.
I hear you. So anyways, he got swallowed up by a whale. And it says, the article that I read said that the whale basically didn't like the way he tasted, so he spit him back up. So he was able to swim back to shore.
Didn't have no sauce on him.
And he had that sauce, man. You gotta have that sauce.
Gotta have that sauce.
But I guess that's in this situation, it's good to have no sauce, right? You don't want to get swallowed.
Then yeah, that means if it's $8.99 at Kroger's, that means it's probably like $10.99 at
Target, for real?
For a 6-pack.
That's crazy. But yeah, man, I thought that was crazy, man. People getting swallowed.
He got swallowed by one. Got spit. At least he got spit back out.
Yeah, because it could have went way worse.
Yeah, could end up
But
being on the other end.
In the interview, he said that the whale wasn't so big that he was inside of the whale, he didn't feel like it was big enough to swallow him, so he wasn't worried. That's what he say. It's easy to say all that now that it's over.
That you out.
You out. So I don't know, but that's what he said.
You out. It's easy to say.
You know.
If you went out, would you be saying that? Nope.
He wasn't saying that.
He wouldn't be saying nothing. Nothing.
Nathan, huh?
Nathan.
Nathaniel?
Yup. Like your cousin.
Yep. Shout out to my cuz.
Jacksonville gonna suck again.
Oh yeah. Speaking of
heard that.
Jacksonville, man.
What about Duval?
Hold on. Now we switch to our NFL insider, Mr. Doom Doom Doom, JT Money.
We're gonna talk about this NFL.
Go ahead.
Oh man, it's a lot.
What's been going on?
It's a lot.
What's been going on in that NFL?
A lot of new
insider?
faces and a lot of new teams.
A lot of new faces and a lot of new places.
Yeah.
What was your favorite acquisition of the offseason so far?
My favorite?
Mm-hmm.
I have to say, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm interested to see how this is gonna play out.
What?
Because I think it was a stupid deal. Move.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see how this gonna play out with Odell and
Cleveland Brown, huh?
and the Cleveland Browns.
There's a lot of hype around
Landry.
that. There's a lot of hype around that.
I think you get two receivers that play together. I think that's gonna be dope to see how that's gonna be.
A lot of people are talking down on it, but it's like they already did it before. They already proved to us that they could play together.
Yeah, a lot
of people love to say, "Oh, it's only one ball."
It's more the fact that, for one, Landry is not a ball hawk, as you can tell.
Yeah, I already noticed that last season.
Yeah, but it's more the fact that what's getting it is the fact that they think Odell is a cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Odell is just a player.
Yeah.
He just like everybody else. They don't say nothing about Antonio Brown being a cancer when he talks smack or go off or or get mad about not catching the ball that he should have caught because he was open.
Mm-hmm.
They don't say nothing about the good ones. You know what I'm saying? And they so-called say Odell is one of the good receivers in the league. I don't agree. I'm interested to see how that's gonna play out.
Whoa.
I don't agree.
Whoa.
What?
You don't think Odell Beckham is a good receiver?
No, I'm saying I don't agree with what they're saying.
Oh.
He's a cancer. I don't think that's the fact. No.
Got you.
Yeah, he's up there.
Got you.
He's up there. I give it to him.
Okay.
I still think he's a little overrated, but I still give it
overrated
to him.
As to what? What's the statement? Like, what do you think is overrated?
He's not all that.
Is he top 5 receiver?
I'll put him in there.
So
I don't even put him there.
So you don't think he's okay? I see what you're saying. Because a lot of people say he's top 5. I feel like he's top 5, but you're the NFL insider, so
I put him in my top 5. I put him at 5.
Receivers, no, not overall players, but just receivers.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I like to see that. I don't know what the hell Green Bay doing.
Right. They done gave up. They
about like the Giants right now. They done gave up a lot of people right now.
I don't know what these people be doing, man. I don't know if
they done lost one of their better receivers and they defensive heart.
I be wondering, do they be trying to save money? Like literally, do they be trying to save money?
Obviously, they got to be trying to save money or rebuild money.
Let me say this,
but it's not looking good for them right now.
An NFL team gets X amount of dollars to spend on salaries per year, right? That's the cap, the salary cap. So they've already approved you to spend that much money, right? If you've only let's just say the number is $150 million a year. I don't know if that's it precisely, but let's just say that's what it is. If a team spends $75 million, 50% of that 150, what's the point of that? It seems like you would want to spend all 150 because you got it. You obviously these owners are billionaires.
It's it's a little different than that.
Okay, break it down for me.
Because you get a certain amount, and that salary cap is the money the team has.
What's up, Brianna?
What's up, Bree? Long time no see. But okay, let's just say you have 30 mil in salary cap.
Right.
That's the money you can spend.
That's what's free.
Yeah.
Right.
So the rest of it, out of that, let's just say, put it like this, you have a total of 50 million salary cap money, but you only have 38 because the other half is already spent. You know what I'm saying?
Half of 50 is not 38.
Nah, I'm not saying half. But okay, you have 38 to spend, but you only have your total cap space is 50.
So 12 million is already spent.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have that. So without trying to go over and still acquire players, which is kind of hard and nowadays, definitely because some gonna want more than the others for that position.
Right.
Then you got to think about it too. You got the new draft class coming in.
Okay.
You got to pay them.
Right. But
And
that's not a lot.
No, not.
How much would you say?
It can be, but it depends on round and
Just
like
throw
how
out a
they-
number.
I really can't even throw out a number because how they restructured it with the rookie contracts.
They get more now.
Yeah, like first rounders get more than
I noticed
how
that also.
they used to.
Yeah.
Then later in the round they get a little less.
Mhm.
So it's kind of weird to like just throw a number out. But they got you get their pretty much it's a percentage
Mhm.
of that you got to make sure you have for that.
Right. But what I'm saying though, because it's a real team out there that fits this scenario. What I'm saying, the Indianapolis Colts have over half of their cap
Yeah,
available.
them in Oakland probably
They got that's a lot of money.
a lot of money.
Why not spend it?
Because how they did it though, if you like with I can explain it with the Colts better than I can explain it with the Raiders. The Colts, they got rid of a lot of players in the last few years,
Mhm.
and they brought in a lot of people, but they paid them less.
Okay.
So therefore, they have a big contract yearly wise,
Right.
but not pay wise.
But that money's still there.
But the money's still there.
So why
So
not
they
spend
can bring in people if
But
they
they're not
want.
doing that.
But they're not doing. They haven't made.
That's
That's
what
the
I'm
thing.
saying.
And that's the thing about even like ESPN analysts are saying, it's like what the hell the Colts are going to do?
it? Right.
Because
Got
they
plenty of
brought
money.
like even last year, I'm like they rebuilt their offensive line. But they're not spending nothing. They haven't acquired nobody out of free agency.
Yeah.
They haven't repaid nobody yet.
So that's what leads me
So-
to wonder: are these billionaire owners trying to save that money?
A lot of them try to save it.
But I don't
Or
think
they
they're
try
saving
to
it
pay-
for football. I think they're saving it just personally.
Well, if that's the case, then
Some cheap shit.
That's I ain't gonna say it's cheap shit. That's
Yes.
that's some illegal shit.
It's illegal?
Yeah, because it's not their money.
It's
the-
not?
No, it's actually the team money.
Okay.
Because they get that money from like, endorsements.
Oh, so
All
the
that.
so the salary cap doesn't come from the owner,
No,
but he signs the
not.
checks.
he signs the check.
So
to
the money
team.
comes from, let's say, ticket sales and
Mhm.
TV deals and
Yeah.
commercials.
Mhm.
Because I know last year all of the owners in the NFL split the profits from the NFL of that year, and I think it was about 7 or 8 billion per team
Yeah.
that they split. But let's just say it's 7 billion that each team got last year, each owner got.
Mhm.
The salary cap is 150 million, so that's still a lot of money left.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
So
it's
for
a
you
lot
to-
of money out there.
You just made 6 billion last year off this team,
Mhm.
and you're saving 75 million. You see what I'm saying? Do you know how much of a difference that is?
Some
6
big difference.
billion
Some
and
big
75 million.
Big difference.
Man, that's like huge.
But
So that I just don't get it.
I don't get it either. A lot of
And
times.
especially in a situation like that, because the Colts could be a Super Bowl team. They went pretty
Right
deep in the
now,
playoffs.
I mean, right now I feel like they passed up on a lot of players.
So let's just imagine if they was to get those players, like say they may not need a running back, but let's just say they were to sign a Le'Veon Bell or a high dollar receiver like Antonio Brown. They might go straight to the Super Bowl. You see what I'm saying? But they don't want to spend that money.
Could have.
And they could have. They got more than enough money to give him what he
And
wanted.
you know what? That would have been good. That would have been.
And that probably
That
would.
would've been
I
good
mean,
for
they
him.
got a great running back though. Don't get me
I
wrong.
don't even know who they run back.
Carl had him last year on our fantasy, and he was putting up like 20-some points a game.
I still
Don't got a big name, but the boy be balling. But that's beside the point. Basically, what I'm saying is, I feel like if they would have signed some of these guys, they'd go straight to the Super Bowl because they did great without them.
Yeah.
So imagine what they would do with them.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But
Just something
I was
that was on my
surprised
mind.
to see that. I don't think Damien Bell gonna do too much. Not there at the Jets, unless they
He
bring
there for
some-
money, man.
Yeah, of course.
He ain't trying to win no Super Bowl.
But I mean, it's just to see.
I
What
mean, but they are
Oakland
getting
gonna do. I mean, it's just to see what Oakland gonna do
Yeah.
this year. Kind of mad they let Nelson go, but
He was taking up space. Had to go. Got Antonio Brown now. We don't need Nelson.
you need another receiver.
We'll get another one because Nelson wants some money. He ain't gonna just take the league minimum.
But I am good move for the Cowboys. I'm not a big Cowboys fan.
Cowboys
but
making some
I
moves.
like that how they just got Cobb.
They signed somebody today. Oh, Randall Cobb. Yeah, that's what it was.
yesterday.
Oh, that was yesterday?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
I like to see that.
They got like 5 or 6 good receivers. They was naming them.
And I like to see that.
Amari Cooper, Cobb, and some other people. I don't remember.
Who else? I mean, it was some good pickups, man. I'm still a little disappointed, but I understand my boys ain't gonna do too much of nothing.
Ooh, Falcons.
Yeah.
They ain't making no noise.
I mean, we addressed the offensive line. I kind of wish we can go get a veteran corner, but we're going to have to pay him, and there really ain't no good one out there now.
So what you got for us this week, man? You got a hot take for us?
Yeah, I got a little one, man. We had like this conversation at the shop last week, man.
What happened?
It bothered me a little bit because, I mean, you're an older man.
Me?
No.
Oh, in general. We're speaking in general. Okay.
Well, the dude's about our age.
Okay.
But it kind of killed me because you'd rather have somebody to do it for you than actually learn how to do something.
What exactly are we talking about?
Business cards, okay.
Business cards, okay.
Business cards,
Got you.
Because, you got Vistaprint out there,
Right.
You can get, 250 cards for free?
Oh, for real?
I think.
I know they had the 500 for $10.
Either that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's still not a bad deal. But you'd rather have somebody do it for you than actually learn how to do it. Because the technology is difficult for you.
Do what? Order it or actually make them?
Make them. But the thing about it,
oh yeah, because you can make them.
Yeah, because
but is it cheaper?
Me and the person that the person was talking to, we like it's easy. Because they already have layouts on Vistaprint. Right. All you gotta do is just type in.
Oh, that's what you talking about. Make them. I thought you meant like make them from scratch, like on a machine yourself.
No.
But you talking about going on the website, design it, and order it. Got you. He won't do that?
Won't even do that. He'd rather have somebody do it for him than actually learn and sit down with the person and learn how to do it.
So what is he?
Because of the technology.
And he our age?
And our age.
Sad.
Because his mind.
It's the mindset.
It's a mindset because, I don't knock people for being, incarcerated or whatever the situation may be. But at the same time, though, you in this world now that is built around it.
Right.
You gotta be able to adapt
to the environment.
You gotta be able to adapt. It might be something, even like learning situations. You gotta be able to, put yourself in that predicament to be able to learn. So, if you're not willing to do it, you will never know. Right. And time is gonna progress and progress. Yeah, and you ain't gonna do nothing but get behind and behind.
More and more behind.
So even if the person's telling you she'll sit down with you and do it,
you won't even do that.
But you won't do it. You want that person to
just do it. Let me ask you this.
And that aggravates me. Definitely at my age, really. Like, you the same. You probably got a couple years older than me. Okay.
But he still got a 3 in front of his age.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you rather be ignorant.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. You'd rather be ignorant to the way of doing that junk.
Let me ask you this.
To just be able to sit down. Just to sit down with somebody and do it yourself as they tell you how to do it.
Right. I got a question.
You won't even do that.
Because I'm sick and I'm curious. This don't have nothing. Well, it got something to do with it, but it doesn't matter. It's like a useless piece of information, but I just want to know because I'm curious. Is he offering to pay the person to do it?
Yeah, he offering.
Okay, well, but anyways.
But at the same time, like I said, though, the person don't want to do it.
Right.
They rather show you to do it.
How much
for yourself?
How much is he
I
offering?
don't know.
It's sad because
say all that.
It don't take but 5 minutes.
And then the sad part about it, though, all you gotta really do, you ain't gotta be fancy with it. You ain't got to design it. You ain't got to put no picture, no logo. That junk is already laid out. Some of them got the clippers, and all you gotta do is just put your name in it.
Look how basic my card is.
That's all you had to do.
I got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just my name, my phone number, and my title.
That looks familiar right there.
It does. And a slogan. That's all you need.
That slogan looks very familiar.
Mr. Wall, you already know.
Yeah, you know who got that from?
I don't know.
He got that from me.
Oh, for real? I thought you got it from him.
Nah, he got that from me.
Well, it works. Did you want me to pay you something or something like that? Am I good?
I ain't got a copper rent, so
There you go. Because I was gonna hit you with the facts.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it is pretty sad that people would really or would rather pay somebody to do something that basic that take 5 minutes to do.
Man, it's like we had like that thing went from a small to a big conversation in the shop real quick because of the fact that like everybody was like, dude, it don't take that long.
People out there.
And then the sad part about it took a 40-year-old man. He learned it on his own.
Taught himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that hard.
He even learned how to put his own picture in it.
No, that's impressive.
So it's like, it's not a big thing.
We live in a society where we are fortunate enough to...
exactly. Definitely in this way of life, the day of age.
We live in a society where we are fortunate enough to be able to complain and not only complain, but be lazy because there are so many things that have been put in place for us to be lazy. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to. So we've grown accustomed to that as a people. You know what I'm saying? 100 years ago, they would look at us and laugh if they saw how we was living. You know what I'm saying? And how lazy we are. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get up off that lazy stuff, man. Because like you said, the world is steady progressing. And if you don't learn this technology stuff, I got people in my family that's the same way who just don't want to. I've literally heard people say, I don't want to fill an application out online. So I'm just not going to work there. I want to go. I'm going to go find somewhere where I can fill out a paper application.
Everything's digital now.
The jobs is worth having. The jobs where you fill out a paper application, that ain't a job worth having 9 times out of 10. Especially if you're an adult. But you so lazy, you don't want to get on the computer and do it digitally. You'd rather go find a job at a restaurant, McDonald's or something, just because the application easy. That's stupid. You hurting yourself.
Yeah.
The world is going to pass you by. I feel you, bro.
Oh, what I said about the Falcons is they ain't made no really big move or require any good needs. One thing we did was we did address the offensive line issues. We did bring in 2 guards.
But it's not enough.
But we still have some issues defensively, and definitely now since they made some off-season moves, releasing a couple of pieces. But hopefully, everything work out for them.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Still fans.
Yeah.
This week, got another interesting idiot situation going on.
The wee.
Coming out of Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where it's colder. No, just playing. It's really not cold.
It was cold.
Was it?
Like a few weeks ago. Probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, it was cold over there.
In Arizona?
Yeah, they was getting snow.
Bruh?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Had a client came out. He was out there. He said it was snowing.
How much?
It wasn't sticking thick.
Oh, so they just got flurries or something?
Yeah, they was getting flurries. So
that's still surprising.
That's cold. That had to be cold for Arizona.
It's pretty surprising, man.
Welcome back, Christ.
Yeah, Christen. She gonna hate me.
Yes.
I tried to get on her what's it called? Her live stream, man. It wasn't even working, man. Christen, we gotta fix that. I wanna see that game. But anyways.
You follow Christen? Christen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You remember Christen?
Yeah, I remember her. Shouts out to Christen Williams.
I might have to borrow her Spider-Man game.
Yeah, see, she got the sweet game collection. Yeah, we're going to have a game night or something, man. I'm a gamer now. Don't do me like that now. So anyways, story I'm sure we're all familiar with. Mm-hmm. You probably heard it.
I probably did.
Because it was a pretty big story. It came out of Arizona from the Wildlife World Zoo in Arizona.
Oh, no, I ain't heard about it.
You might have heard it. Let me just keep going a little bit more because you might have heard it.
Continue.
It involves a jaguar.
Continue, my brother.
A young lady went to the Wildlife Zoo, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And she decided to have a nice day taking pictures of the animals, like most people do. You know what I'm saying? You go to the zoo, you take pictures of the animals. That's what you do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's not something you see every day, especially a jaguar. Who sees those every day? Not me.
I see one ride by here and there.
Oh, really? Okay, in Cobb County, huh? Gotcha. So anyways.
Said ride.
What do you mean?
Car.
Oh, the car. Boo-doo. Gotta be quicker than that.
Gotta be quicker than that.
So anyways, this particular young lady decided that taking a picture of the jaguar wasn't good enough. She wanted a selfie. Mm-hmm. And not only did she want a selfie, but she wanted to get as close as possible.
Yeah, she went. That's when she went too far.
That's where the idiot came in at, huh?
Yeah, that's when she went too far.
So she takes it upon herself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all of the wild animals, the animals that belong in the wild, jaguars, lions, bears, all of these violent animals have enclosures around them, right? Big ass gates or fences or walls, whatever you want to call it. There's some type of enclosure. Mm-hmm. This particular time, it was a fence. Let me tell you something. That fence is there for a reason.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know. Mm-hmm. Anybody out there wondering, it's there for a reason.
Yeah,
apparently
keep you safe.
To keep you safe, because these are wild animals. They can't be. You can't predict what they're gonna do. So in order to, keep stuff down, they close them in so they can't get out. Right. This young lady though didn't seem to understand that. Right. So she gets up on top of the fence, and she's tries.
Brave.
Well, I wouldn't call it brave.
She's brave.
I think she's an idiot.
Brave idiot.
Brave idiot. Get on top of that fence and decides to take a selfie with the gator. I mean, not gator. What am I thinking about gators? I'm from Florida.
Floater on your mom?
Yeah. She tries to take a picture of the jaguar. And next thing you know, the jaguar attacks her. Wow.
Well, she didn't think that was going to happen?
I guess not.
She just thought it was going to lay there
and just pose for the pictures, I guess.
Like, hey!
Put this on IG. Tag me.
Jaguar and lion.
Hashtag. Follow me back.
Hashtag zoo.
That's not what the jaguar did. The jaguar bit the shit out of her ass or scratched her or something. She suffered some non-life-threatening injuries from the jaguar.
Jaguar print.
I guess she thought everything was cool.
I'll follow back.
Or like Outkast used to say, she thought everything was kosher. Cool. But it wasn't. It was not. This poor lady got.
I bet she's trying to sue too much.
No.
I'm about to say she.
That's why I got to give her some props. She was. Let's see. How can I say this? She had enough integrity to admit that she was wrong, and she also issued an apology to the people at the zoo and everybody who was involved because somebody had to distract the jaguar with. Somebody put a bottle in the fence to distract it to get the jaguar to let her go. So people had to step up and help her. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to her for apologizing because she was just like, she knew she was wrong. She knew she had no business getting up on there.
She knew. So
she definitely can't sue. And the zoo also said that they're not going to do anything to the jaguar because at the end of the day, he or she didn't do anything wrong.
It ain't like it got out.
It didn't get out. It didn't do.
It was at home.
And that's what we know it's going to do.
You know what?
What?
If they did something to him, I would have fought for him.
I'm sure a lot of people would have.
Because he was protecting his home.
That's what, yeah, exactly. That's his home.
She broke in.
That is his home.
She was a robber.
There are laws in this land that state that a man has the right to protect, or a woman, for all you ladies out there,
protect,
because we know we got a lot of female viewers. A man or a woman has the right to protect their home. You have that right.
And that's what he was doing.
So an animal falls, I feel like an animal falls into that category. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Is this your home and this lady impedes on your property?
Try to mess with the couplings. Who knows?
We don't know. It might have been some. It might have been something in there. And we, people just, you're not used to this. If you see something walk into your front door, you're not.
I'm attacking.
You're attacking. There's nothing else to be said. We don't need to have a conversation. I don't need to ask you why you're here.
Who are you?
I'm not going to do that. None of that. Not going to do that.
You just broke in.
It's funny.
You ain't even knock. Knock on my gate.
I thought it's so crazy that because one night I was sitting at my table eating, and my door popped open, and I thought somebody had the audacity to come up in my house. But what happened was I was high. I shouldn't have said that. I was just wasn't paying attention when I came home.
Intoxicated.
I'm not gonna say all that either. I was just saying I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I wasn't focused. And I did not close my door all the way. And it was a night where it was raining really hard and the wind was blowing really hard, so my door came open. But man, I was ready to fight.
You were ready.
Because I didn't have nothing on me, but I wasn't even thinking like that. Because it just like you just said, how dare you come up in my house?
That's disrespect.
That's super disrespectful. So I was ready to go, trained to go. But turns out it was just the wind. So didn't have to fight that night.
She was an idiot.
But yeah, she was an idiot.
Not much. I don't know which one. I think the other one was more of an idiot. Target's.
Think Target was more of an idiot?
I think she was more of an idiot. Yeah.
What do y'all think out there?
That was just a dumb decision.
It was. It was a very dumb decision. But I think she was an idiot because she got up on that fence to take a picture. Like, that's idiot behavior.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? So,
it is.
Hey. Anyways,
That is.
you know where we at with it.
Sean, you got anything to say?
What else you got, man? You got anything else?
Nah, man.
Nothing else?
Too late now.
Too late now for what?
I don't know. That's what Mama said. Too late.
Oh.
What you saying too late to? I don't know. Just gonna take back late. But I ain't got nothing else.
You got nothing else? All right. Well,
man.
I don't have anything else either.
Just chilling, vibing with my MoreLife.
Shouts out to the MoreLife podcast. This has been another.
What we got?
You don't know about this right here because you don't be knowing nothing about it.
I don't know nothing about that.
This has been another
MoreLife podcast.
great episode.
30.
Episode number 30. We will be back
We'll be back.
eventually. But right now, we got to go.
Once again, this is
MoreLife podcast, and I am the host
with the
Ms. Host, Mr. Wayne, and to my right is a guy that likes music, JT Money, with all the money, with all the water as well. We'll be back again, same podcast time, same podcast channel. We out this thing, man.
Wait, what about the?
We're having a peace.
Peace.
Peace. Appreciate you. Get out of here, people.